Hey, welcome to my 500 subscriber Q&A. Yes, I did reuse the thumbnail from the announcement video because I'm somewhat lazy at times, but I also personally liked it. Regardless, I have a good chunk of questions that need answering, and I plan to do that in this video. I'm also going to do another little channel update because I feel like I should have gone into a little bit more detail in the last one. But yeah, let's get started. I'm going to start with some YouTube comments. This first one comes from Antimags, and she asks, if you could collab with anyone, and it doesn't have to be restricted to TF2 YouTubers, who would you collab with? Also, we're getting you to at least 5k before the year ends. Bet. If I did hit 5k before the end of the year, that'd be sweet. I personally don't think it's gonna happen, but hey, maybe I'll be surprised. To answer your question, I think I'd want to do a collab with Jacksepticeye. I haven't watched too much of his content, but from what I've seen, he's a pretty cool guy, and I really like his energy. Kibblebites asks, what would be your ideal heavy update, or any major update for Team Fortress 2? I'll speak of this like it's just some major update, but not exactly the heavy one. It would probably have some new and better payload race maps, concerning the current ones are kind of meh, and to make payload race look bad in comparison to other game modes. I'd probably rework a lot of the crappy weapons and make them better so they can at least serve a unique but usable or likable function. Finally, I think I'd also fix the tutorial, so it actually does its job of introducing new players to the classes of TF2. I think I'd call it the underrated update. Espiritu Gamer wants to know if I'll be doing TF2 streams, because that would be really cool. You know, I haven't actually live streamed in forever, and I very recently got a new Twitch account. It definitely is tempting, but there are a couple of problems. The first one is that I don't exactly have the greatest internet of all time. It's not terrible, but sometimes I'll have huge lag spikes, which will make my footage look bad, and I have yet to try and stream with it. I also haven't touched the stream settings in OBS yet, but obviously that's an easy fix. The only other problem is that I don't exactly have any cool art or weird bots like all the cool streamers do. I mean, it is optional and unnecessary, but aesthetics, you know? I'll definitely test around and see what I can do, but there are no guarantees at this time. My boy Sergeant says, oh yo, 500? We're both hitting milestones this month. Bet. Yeah, by the way guys, Sergeant is trying to hit 4,000 subscribers before the end of the month, and he is super close. If you would go subscribe to him, that'd be great. I'll link his channel down below. Why is your voice super sexy? The power of genetics, my friend. The power of genetics. And also because medic mains are notoriously sexy. Robbie asked if I eat quavers. I'm gonna have to answer no to that because I don't even know what those are. Blow Up wants to know about some of my hobbies. Obviously making videos for this channel is my favorite one. I also recently got back into SFM, so I could technically count art into that. And I do occasionally draw if you don't think SFM art counts. I of course pass the time by playing TF2, though I don't know if that exactly counts as a hobby. Basically, my hobbies center around mostly TF2 and making art and videos about TF2. Sad, I know. Optimal Primus wants to know what my favorite video to work on was and what my least favorite video to work on was. My favorite video that I've ever worked on? I honestly don't think that's come yet. Don't get me wrong, I like some of my past videos, but I feel like there's yet to be that one video that makes me think, yes, this is my favorite one of all time. My least favorite one, however, is an easy one. This video was on a dangerous trend that was on TikTok. I used my terrible posture to explain to you that you shouldn't put bleach near your eye. And I never want to do that again. Setting up all of that equipment was a pain. I mean, plus, it's common knowledge not to put bleach near your eye, okay? Alright, that sums up the majority of the questions in the YouTube comments. There are a couple more, but I want to save those for last. For now, let's move on to some questions asked in my Discord server, which you can join in the description below. Dr. Apple Pie asks, Tony, what's your favorite song? That's a pretty tough question, but I think I'm going to go with Superfast Jellyfish by Gorillaz. Better yet, just listen to their entire Plastic Beach album in general. It's super underrated. Infinite Stevos wants me to recommend any of my favorite single-player games that have a cool story. There was this one I played a while ago called Singularity. It's a game about time travel, and it has some cool story-building elements as you explore throughout the game. There's also 2 endings as well. It's about $30, but the quality and effort that was put into the game is honestly worth it. Clocky wants to know when I started playing TF2. According to Steam, I first downloaded Team Fortress 2 on January 17th of 2016. Which means I've either played a lot of offline mode or I've taken some long breaks. I didn't make my first Team Fortress 2 video until 2017. Chouflé wants to know if I'm going to make a Hamlet series on my channel. Hamlet, for those of you that don't know, is DLC for my favorite survival game, Don't Starve. Unfortunately for you, show, that's gotta be a no. Obi-Wan Kenobi wants to know what my favorite kind of pizza is. Hawaiian. And I'm also a strong believer that pineapple can go on pizza. I also enjoy Papa John's pizza if we're talking stores. Pichu wonders if I play Smash Bros. I mean, I have played it before. I had a friend from school that had brought his Switch during the final few weeks and we played Smash a couple times. Besides that, I do not play Smash and have not played Smash beforehand. Chowder asks, "Hey Tony, why'd you leave the Texan man?" What he's asking is why I switched from being an engineer main to a medic main. The answer is that I enjoy playing engineer to an extent, don't get me wrong. However, I can really only do combat engineer, not much of a defensive engineer. I also have a lot of fun running around healing people while trying not to die for whatever reason. Plus my medic looks super cool. Xenogenic has a couple of questions that I'm willing to answer. Number 1. Why the name PepperToni Pizza? So the name actually comes from 3 things. The first thing is my love for pizza. The second thing is that Tony is a nickname that I've been called in recent months. And the third thing is that it's actually also a bit of self-deprecating humor. See, I've had people tell me time and time again that my face looks like a pepperoni pizza because I have acne. I don't really mind it though, I actually kind of find it funny. So yeah, these 3 things combined help me form the stupid pun that is my name. Number 2. What inspired you to make videos, and did you have someone that encouraged/motivated you? So, I was basically like every other teenage kid on YouTube back in 2014 or 2013, one of the two. I saw people were getting millions of views just by playing video games, and I thought I could simply do the same. My intro, "Greetings ladies and gentlemen," is somewhat inspired by Markiplier, but kind of not really. Other than that, I've never really had any inspirations for videos. Motivators, however, is different. I obviously have you guys, and I also have my family, mostly my grandparents, that enjoy watching my videos and are happy to see I have a fun hobby where I can entertain people. And number 3, if you could make a video with a TF2 YouTuber, who would it be and why? I think I'd really like to be in Lazy Purple's How It Feels to Play Medic video. I'd also like to see if somehow I could get to make a video with Uncle Dane. I don't know what it would be about, but I think it'd still be fun. Fiery Shadow, going by the name Black Ops 2 on my server, asks, if you had to choose, would you rather be a Doomsday.exe clone or a Soundsmith clone? I think I'd honestly like to be a Soundsmith sort of clone. Being a super casual guy with a funny gameplay. Nuke asks, does a taller hat equal more skill, or does a shiny hat equal more skill? The answer to that is that your war paint clearly demonstrates how much skill you have. Mr. Sandman asks if I play Halo, with Clocky saying that he didn't hear him right. Did he say Half-Life? And Chouflé makes a return by saying, no, I think they said TF2. I'm gonna answer that like this. No, I have, and of course. Alright, so we've reached the final 2 questions for this video, with Ray's asking if I would like to do a collab. Okay, obviously that wasn't meant to be a question answered in the Q&A, but I'm going to say sure. In fact, if you have a cool idea and would like to collab, I'm down for it. You can reach out to me through Twitter at PepperToniP or my Discord server, both of which will be down in the description below. Finally, Blue Dino asks, what are you going to do for the future? So here we go. As I mentioned previously, I'm going to do more critique videos similar to the Medi Excalibur one. I'm going to typically stick with TF2 content creators with one exception, but after that one exception, just strictly TF2 content creators. This includes artists and YouTubers. I'm also going to make some medic videos, making various tutorials and weapon reviews. There is also a couple of commentary videos on my plate, just a couple of random topics I think would be fun to make a video on. And, as you already saw, but I have a new intro now. Well, technically 3, and possibly even a couple more. I plan on making a couple of intros similar to this one, and they're going to cycle randomly with each new video. It sounds strange at first, but you'll get what I mean. Other than that, that's about it for this video. Thank you all once again for 500 subscribers. I'm really happy with the growth that the channel has been seeing lately, and I can't wait to make more videos for you guys. Thank you all once more for watching. Be sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel if you'd like. I'd also appreciate if you follow me on Twitter and join my Discord server. Both of those things you can find in the description below. Thank you all again, and I'll see you in the next video.